All right, now, since midnight last night, we've had 14,000 of you dial in for Rastelli Wagyu Kobe-style burgers, and already 1,000 in this show. Now, Mr. Rastelli, I'm not sure if you saw, I posted because it rained like cats and dogs here.
Yes, it did.
In Pennsylvania. So I cooked inside in the skillet, and I made 3 burgers. One person wrote, "Those burgers look overdone." No, they weren't. They were medium. They were very medium. And then they were like, "How can you eat 3 burgers with no bun? I could eat 4 burgers. Are you kidding?" And now I used a mustard and no added sugar ketchup. And then I topped it with some Cooper Sharp White American.
Oh, I love it.
And I ate it with a knife and fork.
Yes, you can,
And
because it's a steak burger.
It's a steak burger. It ate like a steak.
Yes.
And so, yes, you can have it on a bun. Yes, you can eat it with a knife and fork. Yeah, well, I mean, I could have eaten it with just a fork. And this is really a lovely product. Don't miss out on these. 5.3 ounces each. We're delivering these either now, $5.19 or $6.23. There's also an auto delivery, which we will explain why that's so important. You can choose 14 or 28. There's a stock up and save if you order the 28 count of nearly $30.
Yes.
Now, even when the price goes up, now one thing Mr. Rastelli has taught me over the years, and he is our most popular food brand at QVC. What he has taught me about auto delivery is that during the summer months, when the supply goes high and everybody wants to be grilling burgers, the cost goes up.
It does.
But not if we have auto delivery.
That's right.
If you have auto delivery, you get the same today's special value price every 60 days for 1 year. That's mighty generous, sir. Thank you.
That is so important, especially in today's world, right?
And
David?
in today's world, because all you have to do is turn on the evening news and you're just faced with how much everything is going up in price. Everything is going up, 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 up. There's no reason for it when you can be smarter with how you spend your money. This is very, very important, and we're finally getting into warmer weather season, grilling season.
This is for me, David, this is the official kickoff to summer with a burger.
I mean, come on.
Right? I mean,
come on. This is why so many people are doing, and they come packaged in a box, individually packaged like this. When you sent a sample to me, I was so excited to see the sample of the box. I went digging for this because this is like gold. This signature seasoning is like gold. And then each of your burgers are individually packaged, but they're also very loosely knitted. Tell us about that.
That is correct. And the reason we loosely knit them is we're starting with Wagyu beef. And of course, Wagyu beef is the richest of all cattle. It's the most sought after. So instead of pressing those densely together, we just fold that meat together, David. And when you fold that meat together, what happens is you begin to steam from the inside out, and you're going to see that your burger is going to plump, which is like any other burger in the world.
We've got a little animation that shows the burgers plumping, a traditional brand and a Rastelli Wagyu burger.
Yes.
They cook from the inside. That's why you don't have to overcook these.
That is correct. So you can see the traditional burger is going to cook from the outside and you get the burn edges. Our burger actually cooks from the inside out. So it steams and it plumps. And here's the beauty of it, David. Right from frozen, drop it on your grill. Take it out of the package, drop it on your grill. At about the 4.5 minute mark, you'll start to get that moisture pooling on top. That's when you get that signature seasoning and drop it right on top of there. And then of course, flip it just one time. Do not press, and there's where the magic starts. You get the plumping of that burger. So when I say our burgers don't shrink, I mean it. They're gonna plump when you cook them. They're 5.33 ounces. David, it's the largest burger we've ever brought.
Do not press them, because all you're going to do is you're going to rob the burger of its juices.
That's right.
And you're going to send the juices down into the grill gods and into your barbecue grill, and that's who's going to benefit
That's
from all
right.
the juices.
That is right.
Now, you can choose 14 or 28. Here's 14, here's 28. Now, these have a life span in the freezer of how long?
12 months.
12 months in the freezer. So you can really enjoy these. A double on a burger, a guac burger is so good. If you want to go low carb and low sugar and do away with the bun, you can wrap it in lettuce if you want to, or you can just eat it with a fork and a knife like I did my three. I could have eaten 4. Because when you take the bun away, you take away a lot of the calories and you take away a lot of the filling.
That's right.
And so that's why something like this is so very, very popular. And every year, I had someone who works here who said, I bought the Rastelli burgers. I said, you know, we have a today's special value coming out this Sunday. She said, I didn't want to miss them. Didn't want to miss them. I didn't want to miss having my freezer stocked with Rastelli meats. This is ideal, and we are so excited about these. Whether you're making a Salisbury steak with these, whether you're just eating with a knife and fork, or my heavens, just a fork, or if you are dressing them traditionally with lettuce and cheese and tomato and onion and pickles and which way do I steer. All of this happens for you, and then there's that signature seasoning that comes with it as well. That is so good.
It really is. And David, we call this a steak burger because it's made with the finest beef available, Wagyu. But you know what? I cut it like a steak, and I want you to see just how tender, just how juicy this is going to be. So this is one of our burgers. Remember, they're 5.33 ounces. You can cook
I
it.
could eat 4 of them.
Yes, you cook it just like a steak. Go ahead and drop that seasoning right on top. You will have the most tender, most juicy, most incredibly flavored steak you've
And this is
ever
cooked
tasted.
to a medium well.
That is correct.
Just a hint of pink, the way I like it. And so tender. You top a salad with that?
That's it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, David. Right on top of my salad. Think about this. You've got 28 grams of protein in
Minus one piece I ate.
minus the one piece that you ate. But think about that on top of a salad, whether it's for lunch, for dinner, and then of course you can put some of that low-cal dressing if that's what you'll want on there. But this is going to be as tender as any steak, but it's going to be more flavorful than most steaks because
Now,
it's Wagyu beef.
For people who are unfamiliar with Wagyu Kobe style beef, let's educate them a little bit.
So think about the finest bottle of wine, right? Think about the most exquisite piece of meat you've ever eaten. This is where it starts, Wagyu beef. This is a cattle that was started in Japan, but brought over to the United States in 1970. Now, to give you an idea of how rare this is, there are only 5,000 Wagyu cattle here in the United States, right in the Ohio Valley, where we bring these from American farmers, compared to 30 million beef cattle in the state. So a major difference, but this is what we want. We want these beautiful chuck and steak cuts. And if you see the marbling in here, and David, you know I always refer to this as meat candy. When I, as a butcher for 50 years, see this, I know I'm getting juicy. I know I'm getting flavor. I know I'm getting incredible tenderness. We then take that and we grind that into these beautiful noodles. Now these noodles, we grind them noodles because we don't want the muscles to separate. We just want this meat to stay together. We put them in these beautiful pucks, and then they're pressed out lightly. So that meat is folded together. And when you fold that meat together, you're going to get a burger that's juicy, that's tender, and it's going to plump when you cook it.
Now, Mr. Rastelli, I am eating a burger while you talk.
That's okay.
I'm hoping you're talking slow over there. This is delightful because everything about it, I'm just eating with a fork. It's that tender.
It is that tender.
I mean, I could take a knife to it.
You can go right through the center of that. And
But I don't need it.
No.
Look at this. It's all fork tender. This is all mine, too. Hello.
There you go.
That's a silent happy dance because my mouth was full. We are very, very busy, and a lot of you are thinking, I want to stock my freezer with burgers, but not just any burger. I can go to the market and I can buy any burger.
That's right.
I can buy burgers that sit in diapers. Mr. Rastelli taught me that those little pads that they sit on in the market are called diapers. They absorb water. And heaven knows what else.
And heaven knows what else. And that's one of the keys. When you buy that burger at a supermarket or anywhere else, do you really know what's in it? Do you know how long it's been frozen? Do you know what country it may have come from? Or better yet, do you know who the butcher is that made it? Well, actually, or how many times? Yes, so this burger, this comes into us completely fresh. We then make these beautiful burgers, we fold that meat together, and then of course, when that happens, we get a burger that's going to be incredibly tender, full of flavor, but this is what I want you to see. What you're seeing there are juices that come from the inside of the beautiful marbling inside that Wagyu piece of chuck. So some of that
seasoning up on my nose.
But that's what's really going to make the difference. And when you're at your barbecue, whether it's for Memorial Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, we got 4th of July and Labor Day coming up, your guests are going to be so incredibly impressed when they see a burger go on the grill this size, largest burger we've ever had. Then when they see it plumping when you cook it. And then of course at the end when they bite into it and it's buttery and it's juicy and it's tender.
Buttery is a good word.
Yes, they're not going to leave. That's the only problem you may have.
Are these dill pickles, sir?
They are dill pickles.
Dill pickles.
Yes.
I was hoping you'd say that. Everybody is building a burger the way they love it. Mr. Mincer is here, your right-hand man.
That is correct.
He is not only a trained butcher, he's a trained chef. He's been with the brand for 25 years. You're over here on what's called a catering grill. What are you making?
Well, this is the burger that we're talking about, right? I just want to show just how easy this is, David. And I said earlier, the hardest thing about making these burgers is turning on the grill.
Well,
okay, because really, all you have to do is cut the top of the thing, and you're going to just drop it on your grill.
From frozen.
Right? From frozen, right? And these are going to last in your freezer for 12 months, right? They're vacuum sealed.
When I cooked my burgers yesterday, number one, it was pouring rain. And number two, so I cooked them inside. And Ray's voice was in my head saying, David, you can cook these burgers from frozen.
Yeah.
And so I cooked them. I just opened the package and I put them in this. And you're recommended heat some oil in the bottom of the skillet. So I did. Heated some avocado oil and put it in there. I thought about putting some butter in there too.
And David, see how the juice is pulled up? That's when you want to season it and flip it. So about 4 minutes as I had that on there, and then I'm going to flip it. After I flip it, I'm going to season these again, right? These are getting close. You can see the juice is starting to pool, right? And that's actually right when you want to hit it with the seasoning. And that's going to come with you in the seasoning. And David, the one thing that I love, the reason I'm so happy I'm here as a chef too, and a butcher, as a chef, it took me almost 25 years to get to work with Wagyu.
Well, while you are working with Wagyu, I'm going to remind everybody what they're going to get now that my seasoning fit is over. It's important to eat the seasoning, not inhale the seasoning. Yeah, there you go. All right, now, 24 or is it 48, I believe?
14
or 14 or 28. Thank you. 14 burgers or 28 total burgers. You get 2 packets of the seasoning if you order 2. They're so big, they come individually packaged. This is how they come packaged. They come individually packaged. And so you're going to take out only what you need as you need it. Don't worry about thawing it because you don't have to. You cook it from frozen. I heard Mr. Rastelli and Chris Mincer's voice in my head saying, David, cook it from frozen. Cook it from frozen.
Don't press.
Don't press.
No pressing.
Don't press it. So I cooked it from frozen, and then I heard Mr. Rastelli's voice say, wait until little droplets of fluid appear, then season one side, flip it, season the other, and then cook it to your desired doneness. Now, this is ideal. Now, you've got lettuce, tomato, you've got pickles, cheese.
Cheddar. And I'm going to drop a little bit of our poppy sauce on top. And of course, that's our burger sauce. Once you try this, you may give up the ketchup and mustard. I just want you to see how big this burger is. Now, these are really big buns that we got for this, but look at the size of the burger. That's what's so impressive.
That's a bun filler.
Yes, it's a bun filler. And of course, when you hand that to one of your guests at one of your barbecue, they're going to realize you are the grill master. You're that person who is cooking the very best. And of course, when they bite into it, and let me show you what it looks like when they do bite into it, right? You've got an incredible burger that's going to fill the entire bun. And let me cut through it all the way because it's such a thick burger. And I want you to see how beautiful that burger looks.
I mean, that's a burger fit for 2 people.
It
or
is.
For one hungry person. Oh my heavens. And when your summer barbecue rolls around and you've got these kinds of burgers rolling off the grill, and you've got the beautiful hot dogs from Rastelli coming off the grill, those bun-filling hot dogs, those huge ones, oh my word, this is a party. Now, you pair this with your favorite chips or side dish, or maybe it's potato salad or macaroni salad or whatever salad. Maybe it's coleslaw. All of that works out really nicely, but it's important to know if you're looking to pick this up, now is your time to do it because we are April the 26th. Is it 6th or 7th? 7th. April 27th. It is the slap beginning of barbecue season.
It is.
Now, a month from now is Memorial Day, I think, or thereabouts.
That's right.
You ever take it?
And we've got Mother's Day right in between, and this is that perfect Mother's Day backyard barbecue.
And we have your butcher shop which I have never visited, but I'm hearing it is worth the trip.
It is my office, David. It's where I get to spend my time with all of our guests for the past 50 years almost now. And, you know, we get some great feedback from our guests, what they like, how they like it. This is a Wagyu burger that we actually just do for QVC. So this isn't something you can get in the butcher shop. It's very, very limited because